The rag company recently ran an event called TRCMA 2025. They did a titanic job as it was a high-quality live show with so many guests and companies involved, live questions and giveaways. It's something the car care community should, and I'm sure does, appreciate. I've watched all 32 hours of live streams from the rag company, and now I'm ready to share the most interesting things I've seen there and my opinion on them. Flex announced an update to their batteries. Now their 24-volt batteries have stacked flat lithium technology, which allows them to have lower resistance to deliver up to 20% higher drive force and higher charging speeds, which comes in handy with their fast 160-watt chargers. On their website, they claim 200% more power, 300% longer battery life, and 100% faster charging. All these sounds amazing, but better and faster than what? I don't know which batteries they used for comparison, but nevertheless, it sounds like a big improvement for cordless tools. What I liked the most was that Flex didn't forget about its old customers and created an adapter for its first cordless polishers, which were launched 7 years ago. This creates an even longer shoulder with battery at the end, which brings less comfort and balance. But I don't think it will be a problem for those who own an old Flex cordless polisher, as they can buy an adapter instead of buying a new polisher. The fact that Flex cares about customers with a 7-year-old tool tells me a lot about the brand. Time to move on. The rag company announced 2 new towels, one of which they didn't even show, only talked about it. I don't know, I suppose it's invisible. However, then they showed a gray one and mentioned that it's a slim version of their drying towel. It's not as thick or as heavy as their flagship drying towels, which in my opinion can come handy for small car owners or those who dislike huge towels. As well, it will be a good add-on to your main drying towel. The new towel is called Slim Dryer. It's a twisted loop, 25 by 35 inches, 70 to 30 blend, 550 GSM rag. The second was a M22 drying towel, which is a small version of a high GSM towel with 2200 GSM, which is insane for a 20 by 20 size format. This one solves pretty same problems as the first one, but has much higher GSM and even smaller sizes. Not a revolution, but the rag company is trying to fill all the missing niches on the market to provide the best fit for each customer. At this point, Slim Dryer is available in gray, blue, and digital camo colors for $21 US. The M22 is not available for purchase at the time of making this video. Let's see what we have next. Optimum announced the 6th version of No Rinse, which became better, faster, stronger, and it's cool to see they still keep updating it. Also, there were several new products released by Optimum. Let's first start with OptiCoat No Rinse, which is their lineup for ceramic-coated cars, and now they have a No Rinse specific for ceramic. Compared to Blue No Rinse, this one has ceramic protection in it, plus they've added UV protection. The good part is that you can also use it for interior cleaning, like with the original blue one. Next update was their Red Cross Cut Sponge, which now has a better grip. This reminds me of one sponge that most of you know, but all it means it was a great idea, so more sponges will go this way. Another new product is Optimum Renew, which is a microfiber and pad detergent. It should take all the sealant, waxes, and polish from the pads and towels. Renew is a concentrated pH-neutral product for safe cleaning of your towels in washing machine. Lastly, Optimum released a new consumer-level ceramic coating. And even though I'm a wax fan, this one was the most interesting for me. So the new ceramic coating is called Optimum Hyper Shine. It's an easy-to-apply coating with fillers. It means that if your car has minor swirls, this should fill them in and create a slick and smooth surface. However, I think those swirls should be really tiny. I wouldn't expect any miracles. The price of such coating is $150 US, and it promises up to 3 years of protection. Share in the comments, would you try to apply a 3-year coating without polishing your car? The reason I found this coating interesting is that it's a small step forward to a ceramic coating and wax mix product that I think we will have in the future. My vision of the paint protection future is a product that combines all the benefits from both worlds: ease of application and removal from wax, lasting and chemical resistance from ceramic. And I think that adding lasting fillers to consumer-level ceramic coating is a big step forward to such a product of the future. I'm surprised how fast we are moving, as just 6 months ago, Ceramic Pro announced pro-level coating that can be applied on top of small swirls, and we already have a demo version of it with consumer-level coating. Maybe that ceramic and wax symbiotic product is not so far away from being announced. That's incredible. All right, enough dreaming about the future, let's better have a look at what news we got from Armour Detail. Armour Detail announced several new products besides a label design update. So the first new product was an all-purpose cleaner called Clean by Pan. I'm kidding, just clean. It has pretty standard features for high-quality all-purpose cleaners, like 10 to 11 pH level, 1 to 4 dilution for exterior, and 1 to 10 or up to 20 for interior cleaning. The safety for health was highlighted as the main difference of the product.
We made it extremely safe. We got rid of a lot of the nitric, so you don't kind of have that cough reflex with your all-purpose cleaner.
Working with safer products is very important. As we all know, cleaning chemicals are not helping to improve our health. When I'm writing this, Armour already added their APC to the website. and the price is not something I'm too excited about, as $50 for a gallon is kind of expensive. For example, a gallon of 3D's APC is only $32, and it also has some green technology, VOC complaint, etc. I'm not sure if it's in fact as safe as new Armour Detail APC, but I wouldn't work in not ventilated area with any of them. In my opinion, a sweet spot for 1 gallon of high-quality APC is $30. This one is $20 more, so it's for you to decide if it's worth overpaying. The second product was a black trim restorer, the main feature of which is that it's a protective coating with black dye. So it should restore and literally paint faded trim back to black, and at the same time protect it for up to 2 years. This actually sounds cool, as in some cases, trim can be discolored so badly that making it kind of oily doesn't help. The price is $50, which is a reasonable price. My only concern is when this coating will eventually start coming off, over time or after facing some high or low pH chemicals. Won't the dye transfer onto car paint or other unwanted car areas? During the presentation, they mentioned it won't transfer, but it's still something to be checked over time. Overall, great to see that a relatively new brand is trying to evolve and bring truly new products to the market. Keep going, Armour. Now it's time for some P&S. The same as last year, P&S presented their new products during TRCMA. First one was a new creamsicle scent, which has the same scent as their Swift cleaner. I'm not a big fan of scents and air fresheners, so I have nothing more to say about it. However, next one was pretty interesting as P&S added a kind of light final polish and heavier compound to announced last year Rehab. 2 new products now creating an easy-to-use paint correction lineup from P&S. They named the new polish and compound based on the Rehab naming. So first comes a heavier compound called Intervention. Then comes multi-use compound Rehab, and after Rehab follows final polish called Therapy. What I enjoyed the most during this presentation is that they've started giving a little bit of a backstage of their new product creation process.
We actually went to their team, and said, hey, now that we're part of the ATG family, can we get personalized abrasives?
And I like it as this will create a better bonding with their customers and leave fewer questions. Usually, YouTube brands have been using this trick, and it's interesting to see that brands start using it as well. New polish and compound follow the same principles as Rehab, which means they are also easy to use, low dusting, and easy to wipe off. So these 2 products complete a new P&S polishing system, making it simple and unleashing a wide range of polishing capabilities. All these sounds great until you go to their website and open the paint correction category, where you will find 11 products for paint correction. Now, it's not just a Rehab, they are 1 product away from creating a complete 12-day program. So while new products make sense and try to make polishing easier, old products create such a mess. You can find here all-in-one polish, 2 restoration polishes, jeweling polish, ultra coat polish, and similar situation with compounds. I'm sure this will confuse an experienced detailer. It's hard even to imagine what happens with a beginner's mind who wants to pick the right polish from P&S. This reminds me situation with chemical guys, but even they have only 10 polishes and compounds now. It's worth mentioning that P&S approved Ego Maker, Deep Finish, and Envy Polish to be replaced by Therapy Polisher, so one day the situation will get better and cool down to 8 paint correction products. Let me know what you think. 8 paint correction products are all right with you, or you would prefer having 3 products for enthusiasts, and all the rest should be on separate professional subcategories? So, the last product from P&S became a vacuum aid called Release, and it's making what you expect from a vacuum aid, helping you to collect difficult-to-vacuum stuff like pet hair or sand. It has anti-static and anti-soil components that help sucking pet hair and small particles. As well, if it's important to you, it has a nice scent based on what P&S said. I don't know how different this product to what 3D announced during SEMA 2024, but I have pretty same feelings about this product. In my opinion, professionals will continue to use their own mixtures or secret techniques for removing pet hair, while enthusiasts can be a bit disappointed with it as this product won't make the job for you. It's just an aid for the final carpet or upholstery cleaning step. You still have to brush and vacuum most of the pet hair as before, and use the aid to reach perfection. As for me, anti-static can be achieved even with water and some time of hard work. If there is somebody who wants to save some time on the final step, you can get a gallon of vacuum aid for $29, which is $1 cheaper than 3D. Just don't expect miracles. Overall, I'm glad to see P&S evolving. For already 2 years after the acquisition, they still deliver high-quality products and services, while adding some new technologies that became available to them. However, I hope they fix oversaturation of some product categories, so choosing the right product from them will become even more user-friendly. Now let's have a look at some tools. Scangrip announced a new type of detailing light called Star Match. It's a unique 180-degree work light that you can attach to your polisher. Based on Scangrip, you can attach it to any polisher on the market. The light has adjustable temperature, brightness, and the angle of the light. It comes with a rechargeable battery that you can easily replace with a charged one. If you get enough spare batteries, you will have a polisher light running all day. Right now, you can get one for around $160 USD, which matches the price of their popular Sun Match 4. For me, polisher light sounds like an interesting option. but for professionals who polish cars 24/7, otherwise it sounds like a too expensive toy that you will use once in a while. However, what I was excited way more than Polisher Light became the next new products as Scangrip released 2 new headlamps, an iMatch 3 and Unimatch. These lights are way cheaper and have way more use cases that will fit both professionals and car enthusiasts. With them, you are able not only to polish something but wax and ceramic coat your car, do interior cleaning, drink beer, play poker, etc. Unimatch is a smaller light with 150 lumens without IP65 and a power bank, but starts at $93, has stepless color temperature, can be detached and used as a spotlight. Moreover, it can even be attached to your hat. Even though Polisher Light was announced as the main new product, I find this small budget, if we can call so a $100 headlight, are way more exciting and will be popular among car detailers. So for me, these headlamps were the main products from Scangrip announcements. Let me know which one of the new lights you would prefer. There is still plenty of news we have to discuss, so soon you can expect a new episode of Detailing News. But for now, there were all the most interesting new products announced at TRCMA 2025. Let me know how you feel about this year's Rag Company event. Take care of your cars and have a lovely detailing, folks.